good. That's all he needs. And
live from New York, 2K Sports proudly brings you Knicks basketball. Today's game marks the continuation of the Clippers' road schedule. And, of course, Freak, they like what he brings to the table for this team.
You know, I'm really excited about seeing how this team is going to evolve since the trade. I mean, he's a guy that can end up being a key player for him down the stretch.
No doubt about it. I mean, there are some guys you win with and some guys you win because of. And when you look at him, though not a superstar, he's the type of player that they've been missing and can really, I think, help this team come together.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Chris Paul is out there with Mayo. Then there's Solomon Hill. Then there's Griffin. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Doc Rivers. Coach told me they're hoping to overcome the problems a player like Carmelo Anthony presents to defenses. He said Melo's combination of strength, size, and skill set make it very difficult to keep him from scoring each trip down the floor. What he is hoping for is to throw different looks at Melo to keep him out of his rhythm and to try to work from there.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Hill, following the basket by Freak. And here's Mayo from beyond the arc. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Mayo's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul with the steal. Down low, here's Hill. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Clarkson. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Clarkson's got 6.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Outside Anthony. Out to the right wing. From the arc. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Lights out here, right out of the game. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws. He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. There's the pick. Anthony. And again, it's New York.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Paul. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Shot by Mayo is no good.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
A shot by Anthony, no good.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
The dish to Afflalo. Uncovered, and he hits the jump shot. Afflalo's got his first points in this one. The Clippers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And it's Paul penetrating. Misses in close. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Miami Heat.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Picked by Griffin. Off the screen. That's short off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Clarkson with the ball. Chris Paul covering. That is good. Clippers trail by 5. Stolen by Clarkson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Now Clarkson. O.J. Mayo missing on the free. Shot from 12. And Lopez throws it down.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Clarkson. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Utah.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor. It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Derek Fisher was giving to his team. He emphasized the need to set good, hard screens at the offensive end. He said the pick-and-roll opportunities are going to be there for them as long as they time those screens correctly. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Clarkson following the basket by Blake Griffin. Lopez a screen. Clarkson kicks to Afflalo. Here's Anthony, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Anthony's got his second basket. And here is Los Angeles now. 11-point game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And a look here at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. Aaron Afflalo, 3rd.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
Or it does smooth things out for a team to have a two-guard like one of the guys we're seeing there. I mean, you don't need to draw up anything fancy for these fellas. Just call an isolation and they'll get you something good.
So for the Knicks, Biyombo, he's checked in for Lopez. Luer comes in for Porzingis, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Aaron Aflalo. Clippers trail by 14. The feed to Sessions. Pass to Hill, tries a three. The shot's good. Sessions making the play. Hill's got 5. New York's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. No luck. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotaged them. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around. Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
The layup missed.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
From downtown, Scott, good. Scott's got it back down to single digits for the Clippers.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
There's the pick to the inside. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Freak. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Now here's Sessions. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Just 4 to shoot. For 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And now we get a chance to check out Carmelo Anthony. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 7th in scoring, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And you made note of it. I mean, his points per game average is unreal right now. Scoring whenever they need him to.
Williams, he's checked in for New York.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Here's Clarkson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Sessions. 14 points from him the last game against the Heat in Miami. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. The Knicks making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. The Knicks leading by 15. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the